How is it possible that at 82 years old, I run 3 miles every single morning, have more energy than my own children, and my doctor says my blood work looks like someone in their 30s? In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the exact 4 foods I eat every single day that transform my health, eliminated my joint pain, and gave me energy I haven't felt in decades. And I'll show you the one breakfast food that most seniors avoid. But scientists now say it's the most powerful anti-aging food you can eat. Last month, my 55-year-old son complained he was too tired to play with his grandkids after work. Meanwhile, I had just finished my morning run, worked in my garden for 2 hours, and was making dinner for the family. He looked at me and asked what I was doing that he wasn't, and the answer shocked him. The difference isn't genetics or luck. It's these 4 specific foods I eat every single day. Food 1. Wild-caught fatty fish. Every single day, I eat wild-caught salmon, sardines, or mackerel, and it's the reason my joints don't hurt and my brain stays sharp. Most seniors I know complain about aching knees, stiff shoulders, brain fog, and constant fatigue. They accept these symptoms as normal aging, but they're not. They're signs of chronic inflammation destroying your body from the inside out. Harvard Medical School research confirms that omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish reduce inflammation throughout the entire body, protect against cognitive decline, and significantly lower heart disease risk in seniors. These aren't mild benefits. We're talking about measurable reductions in pain, dramatic improvements in memory, and substantially lower risk of the diseases that kill most people our age. My neighbor Harold struggled with terrible knee pain for years and couldn't walk more than a block without discomfort. He tried everything his doctor suggested, but nothing seemed to help long-term. His daughter, who's a nurse, finally convinced him to add fatty fish to his diet 5 times weekly. Within 8 weeks, Harold's pain decreased by over 60%, and he's now walking 2 miles daily without wincing. Here's what you need to understand about omega-3 fatty acids. Your body cannot make them. You must get them from food. These essential fats reduce the inflammatory chemicals that cause joint pain, brain fog, and heart disease. They keep your brain cells flexible and communicating properly, which is why people who eat fatty fish regularly have dramatically lower rates of Alzheimer's disease and dementia. They keep your blood vessels flexible and clear, reducing heart attack and stroke risk. And they lubricate your joints from the inside, reducing the grinding pain that makes movement miserable. Without adequate omega-3s, inflammation runs wild through your body, damaging everything it touches. Most Americans get almost no omega-3s in their diet. We eat chicken, beef, and pork, but very little fish. That's a catastrophic mistake. The most powerful anti-inflammatory substance you can put in your body isn't in a bottle. It's swimming in the ocean. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, and herring are loaded with omega-3s. Farm-raised fish has far less, so choose wild-caught whenever possible. Canned sardines and salmon are inexpensive, convenient, and just as nutritious as fresh. You don't need fancy recipes. Just eat the fish. Eat a 4-ounce serving of wild-caught fatty fish at least 4 times weekly. If you can afford it, eat it daily. Add canned sardines to salads. Grill salmon with vegetables. Eat mackerel for breakfast with eggs. Mix canned salmon into scrambled eggs or make simple salmon patties. The preparation doesn't matter. What matters is getting those omega-3s into your body consistently. Chronic inflammation is damaging your joints, your brain, and your heart right now. Start eating fatty fish this week. Food 2. Eggs. Whole eggs, including the yolk. Remember when everyone said eggs were dangerous and we should avoid the yolk? That advice was completely wrong, and it caused millions of seniors to miss out on one of nature's most perfect foods. The Mayo Clinic and recent nutritional research confirm that whole eggs are one of nature's most complete foods, containing high-quality protein, choline for brain health, lutein for eye health, and essential vitamins that most seniors are deficient in. The yolk, the part everyone feared, contains nearly all the nutrients. When you throw away the yolk, you're throwing away the most valuable part of the egg. My friend Beatrice only ate egg whites for 20 years because she feared cholesterol. Her energy was constantly low, her memory was declining, and she felt weak most of the time. When her doctor reviewed her diet, he immediately told her to start eating whole eggs daily. Her cholesterol didn't increase like she feared. In fact, it improved. More importantly, her energy returned within weeks and her memory sharpened noticeably. Let me explain why whole eggs are so critical for seniors. Each egg contains 6 grams of complete protein, with all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to maintain muscle mass. After age 60, you lose muscle rapidly without adequate protein, and eggs are one of the most digestible protein sources available. The yolk contains choline, which your brain desperately needs to make the neurotransmitters responsible for memory and thinking. Low choline levels are directly linked to cognitive decline and dementia. The yolk also contains lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 compounds that protect your eyes from macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in seniors. And eggs contain vitamin D, vitamin B12, and selenium, 3 nutrients that most seniors are dangerously deficient in. The cholesterol fear was based on outdated science. Modern research shows that dietary cholesterol has minimal impact on blood cholesterol for most people. Your liver produces most of your cholesterol regardless of what you eat. What actually raises your cholesterol is sugar, refined carbohydrates, and trans fats, not eggs. In fact, the high-quality protein and nutrients in eggs often improve overall health markers, including cholesterol ratios. Avoiding eggs because of cholesterol fear is like refusing to drink water because you're afraid of drowning. It's an irrational fear that causes real harm. Eat 2 to 3 whole eggs every single morning. Scramble them with vegetables. Boil them and keep them in your refrigerator for quick snacks. Poach them and serve over greens. Make omelets with spinach and mushrooms. Stop throwing away the yolk. That's where the brain-protecting choline lives, where the eye-protecting lutein lives, where most of the vitamins live. Your brain and muscles need these nutrients today. Eat whole eggs, starting tomorrow morning. Food. 3. Leafy greens, especially dark ones. I eat a massive portion of leafy greens every single day. Spinach, kale, collard greens, or Swiss chard. And it's why my bones are strong and my blood pressure is perfect at 82. Most seniors eat almost no vegetables, and they're paying a terrible price for it. Research from Tufts University shows that seniors who consume leafy greens daily have significantly slower rates of cognitive decline, stronger bones, better blood pressure control, and lower inflammation markers than those who don't. We're not talking about small differences. People who eat greens daily have cognitive function equivalent to being 11 years younger than people who avoid vegetables. My sister Rita hated vegetables her entire life and lived mostly on meat, potatoes, and bread. Her bone density scan showed severe osteoporosis. Her blood pressure was dangerously high, and her doctor warned her she was heading for serious problems. Rita finally forced herself to eat greens twice daily, a big spinach salad at lunch and sautéed collards at dinner. 1 year later, her follow-up bone density scan showed improvement, her blood pressure normalized, and her doctor was genuinely amazed. Here's why leafy greens are so powerful. They're loaded with vitamin K, which your bones absolutely require to stay strong and dense. Without adequate vitamin K, calcium can't properly integrate into your bones, no matter how much calcium you consume. Greens contain magnesium, which regulates blood pressure naturally and protects against heart disease. They're packed with folate, which your brain needs to produce neurotransmitters and maintain cognitive function. They contain nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. And they're full of antioxidants that fight the oxidative stress that ages every cell in your body. Most seniors are severely deficient in these critical nutrients because they simply don't eat enough vegetables. You cannot get these nutrients from supplements the same way you get them from food. The compounds in leafy greens work synergistically. They enhance each other's absorption and effectiveness in ways that isolated supplements cannot replicate. Your bones are weakening, your blood vessels are stiffening, and your brain is aging faster because you're not eating greens. This isn't a maybe, it's measurable, verifiable biological fact. Eat at least 2 cups of leafy greens every single day. Add a big handful of spinach to your morning eggs. It wilts down to nothing and you'll barely taste it. Make a large salad with mixed greens for lunch. Sauté kale or collard greens with garlic and olive oil for dinner. If you genuinely hate the taste, blend spinach into fruit smoothies. You won't taste it, but you'll get the nutrients. Buy pre-washed greens if washing vegetables feels like too much work. Frozen greens are just as nutritious as fresh and often cheaper. Your bones and brain are deteriorating right now without these nutrients. Add greens to your very next meal. Food. 4. Berries. Especially blueberries and strawberries. What if I told you that 1 cup of berries daily could literally reverse brain aging? That's not an exaggeration. That's what the science actually shows. Studies from Rush University Medical Center found that seniors who eat berries daily have cognitive function equivalent to people 11 years younger, plus significantly reduced risk of heart disease and diabetes. Berries are the most powerful brain-protecting food available, and most seniors eat them rarely or never. That's a tragic mistake that's costing people their memories, their independence, and ultimately, their lives. My friend Walter was noticing serious memory problems at age 78. He'd forget why he walked into a room, struggle to find words during conversations, and repeat the same stories without realizing it. His doctor recommended 1 cup of mixed berries every single day as part of his cognitive protection plan. 6 months later, Walter's memory noticeably improved, his mental clarity returned, and his family said he seemed sharper than he'd been in years. Here's the science behind berries and brain health. Berries contain powerful compounds called anthocyanins that cross the blood-brain barrier and accumulate in the brain regions responsible for learning and memory. These compounds reduce inflammation in the brain, protect neurons from damage, and actually improve communication between brain cells. Research shows that regular berry consumption slows cognitive decline by up to 2.5 years. Berries also improve insulin sensitivity, reducing diabetes risk. They protect blood vessels from damage, lowering heart disease and stroke risk, and they're loaded with antioxidants that neutralize the free radicals that age and damage every cell in your body. The cognitive decline that most people accept as normal aging is largely preventable. Your brain doesn't have to deteriorate. The forgetfulness, the confusion, the difficulty learning new things, these aren't inevitable. They're the result of oxidative stress and inflammation, damaging your brain cells faster than your body can repair them. Berries provide the exact compounds your brain needs to fight this damage. Without adequate antioxidants from berries and other colorful fruits, free radicals attack your brain cells relentlessly, destroying memories and cognitive function year after year. Eat 1 cup of fresh or frozen berries every single day. Add blueberries and strawberries to morning oatmeal or yogurt. Blend mixed berries into smoothies with spinach and Greek yogurt. Eat them as an afternoon snack instead of cookies or chips. Keep a bag of frozen berries in your freezer. They're just as nutritious as fresh, available year-round, and often much cheaper. Mix different berries for maximum benefit. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries all contain slightly different protective compounds. Brain aging is happening right now, destroying memories and cognitive function. Protect your mind with berries starting today. These 4 foods, wild-caught fatty fish, whole eggs including the yolk, dark leafy greens and berries, are exactly why I can run every morning at 82, why my doctor is amazed at my health markers, and why I have more energy than people half my age. The remarkable truth is that food is medicine. You don't need expensive supplements, complicated programs, or perfect adherence. Just adding these 4 foods to your daily routine can transform how you feel within weeks. I didn't change everything overnight. I started with eggs every morning, then added berries to my breakfast. A month later, I added a big salad at lunch, and then I started eating fish 4 times weekly. Each food made me feel noticeably better, stronger, and more energetic. Which of these 4 foods will you add first? Leave a comment telling me what you're eating now and what you'll change, and I'll give you specific advice. If this gave you one idea that will improve your health, click that like button and subscribe for more practical nutrition advice that actually works. Share this with another senior who deserves to feel energetic, pain-free, and independent. These 4 foods could genuinely change their life.